Welcome back to Say No More Media. And as you know, Coach Prime just made a major announcement and said we are not finished yet. Big things are on the way next week. Could this be they're bringing in another Hall of Fame coach? Or could this be they're landing a superstar, a 5-star, a 4-star, whoever out of the portal? Just know that something big is being announced next week for the CU football team as Coach Prime is revving up for the 2025 season, and he was all hands on deck working firsthand with the defensive backs. And as you can see in the tape here, really working on their technique, working on them stepping and turning their hips, getting out of the breaks. And who better to learn from if you're a defensive back, a cornerback looking to make it to the next level, whether that is the NFL, the UFL, the Canadian Football League, arena, indoor, as long as you can continue to follow your dreams and play the sport that you love. Who better to learn from than Coach Prime Deion Sanders? And as you can see from spring ball, they were getting after it early in the morning. The CU Buffalo football team was out there putting in that work. And I'm not going to lie, they look good. They look fast. They look strong. Their technique is looking real good. As you can see here, special teams will be an emphasis next year because last year, special teams hurt them a lot. And it kept a lot of teams in big games. So you can see getting some good special teams works there. And you know, it's not a practice without Coach Prime giving a speech. You know, he was letting the trenches go at it 1v1. He was letting them challenge each other. You can call somebody out after practice. If you got somebody after practice, O lineman want to call out a D lineman, a cornerback want to call out a wide receiver, a linebacker want to call out a running back. Coach Prime allows you after practice to get it in. If you feel like you better than somebody, if you feel like you could take their spot, if you feel like you want to show the coaching staff and show your peers you're better than that person, Coach Prime allows you to go ahead and do that. This is Big Mata, the kicker, you know, entering to one of his last seasons here at CU. He's going to close them out. But now it was a great day at spring ball at CU, you know, as they are preparing for the black and gold spring game. We got some quarterback action here. You know, Caden Salter is competing with Julian Lewis for that starting quarterback position. I don't want to write off all the rest of the quarterbacks there like they're not even involved, but right now, those two have rose to the top. A very important speech that Coach Prime gave to his football team is to remember your why. Remember when you came in there and sat in front of the office in front of him and you explained to him what you were doing this for. You know, some people, they get caught up in the lights and, you know, all of the fame and popularity that the Colorado football team brings. But don't forget, while you're there, you're on scholarship. You need to go to school, get your degree, finish strong, because only 1% make it to the NFL. And, you know, it's an important message that you do have to give these kids. You don't want to shatter their NFL dreams, but the reality is about 1% make it to the NFL. The rest of everybody else, you know, there are other professional football leagues, but you got to prepare for life. Get your degree. But anyways, back to the Coach Prime news. He got major announcements coming next week. I'm thinking I know for a fact that he's grabbing some more talent out of the portal. This is just my personal opinion. I've been watching CU 3 years now. They need some impact players on both sides of the ball. I know they are looking for some players that are just going to come, you know, that can help change the direction of this program. You know, I'm not saying that they're not where they want to be, but there are some rooms for improvement on the defensive line. I definitely see them bringing in a high caliber wide receiver. Also somewhere in the linebacker room, you know, filling the Nakai Hill-Green who left, you know, filling in some of those linebackers who left who are seniors as well. There's definitely some levels of improvement there, but just the overall feeling for spring ball has been amazing. Coach Prime has been delivering, you know, helping these kids get to where they want to go and help reach their dreams. And it's been competition on both sides of the ball. As you know, we also have the Colorado Pro Day approaching, and that will be must-see TV. You know what I mean? And as always, Coach Prime was early in the morning delivering his powerful speech and motivation to not only his coaching staff, but also to all of the Colorado football teams. And it's very inspiring to see them be able to start their day off with a powerful message and just have a head coach like Coach Prime who's inspiring them to do great things, not only on the football field, but in life. But yeah, big major news coming to the Colorado football team. What do you guys think about it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We got the Colorado Pro Day approaching. We got the Big 12 Pro Day approaching. You know it'll be all eyes on Colorado for Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Shiloh Sanders, Will Shepard. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell. I appreciate all the love. And as always, say no more. We out.